Yo, this is my video on 1.6, my opinions, my thoughts, and trying to make a recap of it and I explain it in my own words. Shout out to a guy that I've seen post about this as well, and it really makes sense. Just teaching is the best way to actually remember stuff. So yeah, going into this talk here, like his basic his base doc. So yeah, main ideas that I found very interesting is the fact that you kind of base your offer on the niche and the the wants and needs of them, not the capabilities of yourself in the present moment, which is very interesting and haven't really heard before, even though like I've had some tutoring before regarding business, and I always try to think, okay, what can I do that I can actually help other people with. The other thing, the other interesting thing that really again wasn't spoken but makes sense is the fact that you are not in your offer. You're not explaining your methodology or your service or your I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of it. You're actually just explaining the outcome, and like his just like in figure fusion, I think, like the desired result, like you're here and the desired result, like you're just projecting that desired result. So yeah, these are the first interesting things. um I mean, it just makes a lot of sense to actually just really prioritize and optimize your offer, and I think that that's what a lot of people don't do really. Like they just maybe focus a lot of the product or outreaching, and like the offer. I've rarely seen like people in this. I mean, not rarely, but especially in my niche like SAT prep, there hasn't really been any mentioning of a risk reversal technique. I mean, maybe, I mean, in typical content style, like maybe that's not the place to do it, but I've been into some SAT groups as well, but there hasn't been people that are talking like, yeah, get your money back, no problem, or other things, which I think might be a great thing for me because I can actually capitalize on that thing, and also kind of interesting, you know. Um, I mean, of course, he is very good at explaining in very detailed and simple concepts this whole idea, and like in this mathematic terms, you know, like an equation. Like he said that your offer is made up of niche, your outcome, time frame, risk reversal, methodology, and spin, which is again pretty interesting and I mean logical, but it's a very it's an easier way of seeing it. So yeah, I think this makes it a lot easier for beginners, especially for me, to come up with offers and just kind of maximize every little part of it. And the spin part was especially interesting, but kind of this was the only vague thing that I've noticed in the last like videos. Like it's kind of hard to actually grasp the spin idea. Like just that's maybe kind of similar with 1.7's variation, like trying to. I mean, not really, but okay, like trying to view it in a different way and make it more persuasive. And like the visualization of the offer was amazing, bro. Like how do you even think about? I mean, it's making it very clear, And I think I will actually use this type of offer, illustrative offer, like uh, in my future sales call, because it's actually pretty interesting. It's fun, and I think it's also more effective in actually providing proof and evidence and confidence in your offer, and assuring that person that this is actually going to work. Like, explaining it with images might make it more persuasive than with words, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I think like this was basically it. I mean, he was, for the last part, he was just ranting a lot about different business models like DFY, DIY, DY, DWY. But like, I mean, this kind of similar with the ones in the third video, I think. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. And the offer construction steps is also very nice.